Welcome to a world of hidden riches. That ordinary in your pocket could be worth millions. Don't ignore it. This tiny treasure might just change your life forever. First, in the vast world of rare coins, one stands out as a mysterious legend, cloaked in wealth and wonder. The 1979 Bicentennial Australian 50-cent coin, featuring Queen Elizabeth II. This is no ordinary coin. It is whispered about among collectors, spoken of in hushed tones in auctions, and admired for its rareness and astronomical value. If you hold this coin in your hand, you may unknowingly possess the key to a fortune worth millions, a coin that has the potential to make you a billionaire overnight. Yes, it's that rare, and yes, it's that powerful. What makes the 1979 Australian Bicentennial 50-cent coin so extraordinary? Some experts believe it was minted in extremely limited numbers, possibly as a private strike or an experimental release that never made it to mainstream circulation. Others suggest it could have been a commemorative piece tied to internal mint events, lost to public knowledge. The truth remains elusive, but that only fuels the coin's allure. The fewer the coins, the higher the demand, and the more jaw-dropping the price. This coin, to the right collector, isn't just currency. It's a golden ticket to unimaginable wealth. The design is elegantly royal. On the obverse, you see the poised and regal profile of Queen Elizabeth II, capturing a time in Australia's history when its connection to the monarchy was symbolically strong. On the reverse, the famous Australian coat of arms commands attention, with its shield, kangaroo, and emu. But collectors know what to really look for. Those subtle variations, that unique shine, that different edge or slight misprint. That's what separates this million-dollar coin from the rest. Many 50-cent coins are seen as common, even disposable, but not this one. The 1979 Bicentennial 50-cent is believed to contain minute minting details, like slight die shifts or planche errors, that only experienced eyes can detect. These tiny flaws are what make it rare and highly valuable. Even more fascinating is that most people who own this coin don't even realize what they have. It could be tucked in an old drawer, forgotten in a jar, or passed down in a dusty collection, waiting to explode into someone's future. If you are in possession of this coin, do not make the mistake of selling it cheaply. So many people have unknowingly traded away coins worth hundreds of thousands, or millions, for next to nothing. That one decision could mean the difference between an ordinary life and a life of luxury, freedom, and legacy. The first step? Get it professionally appraised, get it authenticated. And whatever you do not rush. You hold power in your hands. You hold history. You hold wealth. There are only whispers in the collector world about how many of these exist. Some say only a handful ever made it out of the mint. Some say most were melted down, lost, or mistakenly spent. That's what makes this coin such a phenomenon. Its value lies in the mystery, the rarity, and the hunger of collectors who would do anything to own one. It's not just a coin. It's a story. A piece of Australia's past that could rewrite your future. Imagine walking into an appraisal office with a coin you found in your old piggy bank, only to be told it's worth millions of dollars. Imagine the breathless silence at an auction as collectors raise their paddles for your coin, the bids climbing into 7, even 8 figures. This isn't fiction. This is what the 1979 Bicentennial Australian 50-cent coin could do. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that only the lucky few will ever experience. So, take this as a sign. Check your collection. Look again. Examine every detail. Because that dull-looking coin could be the most valuable possession you own. A piece of metal that carries history, power, prestige, and most importantly, unimaginable wealth. If you find it, protect it, value it, and let it take you from ordinary to extraordinary. Your fortune could be just one coin away. Second, hidden. In the world of coin collections lies a piece so rare, so mysterious, that it has become the stuff of legend. The 1980 Bicentennial Australian 50-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II. This is not just a coin. It is a vault of unimaginable wealth. A symbol of luck, rarity, and fortune. This coin is known among elite collectors to be worth millions in today's market. If you're fortunate enough to own this piece of numismatic history, you might be holding the key to overnight billionaire status. Don't underestimate it. This coin could rewrite your destiny. The 1980 version stands out due to its striking design and whispered rarity. Though not widely publicized as a commemorative release, it is believed that certain test strikes, private, mintage experiments or low-circulation variants were released during this time. These rare editions were never meant for wide circulation. A few slipped through the cracks, landing silently in collections, forgotten drawers, and old tins. But for those who know what to look for, this coin is a hidden gem, a numismatic miracle. Adorned with the stately image of Queen Elizabeth II, the obverse side reflects royal elegance and timeless legacy. The reverse side displays the Australian coat of arms, with its bold emu and kangaroo, symbols of progress and unity. However, what makes this coin truly extraordinary is the possibility of minute differences in strike, metal composition, or edge patterning, anomalies that can skyrocket a coin's value into the millions. It's these subtle differences that separate a regular coin from one that can change your life. Collectors all over the world are on a silent quest to find this coin. Private collectors, auction houses, and investors are known to pay outrageous prices for one in mint or uncirculated condition. Just one appearance of this coin at a major auction could trigger a bidding war worth millions. This coin isn't just money, it's an investment, an heirloom, and a piece of Australia's untold history. And the best part? It might already be sitting in your home. If you suspect you have this 1980 Bicentennial 50-cent coin, do not let it go cheaply. Many people, unaware of its worth, have unknowingly traded away a fortune for mere cents. The first thing you must do is have it professionally appraised and graded. An expert can confirm whether your coin is one of the ultra-rare variants that collectors would pay anything to obtain. Once verified, your bargaining power is limitless. You hold a masterpiece that can't be replicated. There's a certain magic in this coin, a blend of rarity, history, and mystery. Its origin is cloaked in theories. Some say it was a royal mint tribute. Others believe it was a quiet bicentennial strike, honoring Australia's growing independence under the Crown. Regardless of its origin, what's undeniable is its market, value, and the obsession it sparks among serious collectors. Owning it is like owning a piece of Australia's golden age. Imagine this: a simple coin you've had for years suddenly being valued at over $1 million. The feeling, the shock, the possibility, it's enough to send chills down your spine. This is not fiction. This is the real, raw power of rare numismatics. The 1980 Bicentennial Australian 50-cent coin is not just money. It's a golden opportunity waiting to be discovered. And if you're the lucky one to possess it, your fortune might already be sealed. So, check your drawers, your piggy banks, those old dusty collections passed down from grandparents. This is your moment. That one coin, that 50-cent piece from 1980, could be your ticket to luxury, legacy, and financial freedom. Don't let it go unnoticed. You might already be holding the future in your hands. Third, among the forgotten treasures of numismatic history, there lies a coin that few recognize for its true worth. The 1996 Bicentennial Australian 50-cent coin, featuring Queen Elizabeth II. At first glance, it might appear to be just another ordinary piece of pocket change, but behind its silver glow lies a fortune few could ever imagine. This coin is not just currency, it's a portal to a life of unimaginable luxury. If you're lucky enough to possess this coin, understand this. You may be holding $1 million artifact capable of rewriting your entire financial destiny overnight. What makes this coin such a rare and powerful find? While the year 1996 isn't widely associated with a public bicentennial release, numismatic insiders whisper about a limited strike, possibly a commemorative piece minted in silence to mark a significant event or milestone linked to Australia's rich colonial history. It's believed that only a handful of these coins were ever made, and even fewer escaped into public hands. The mystery, the rarity, the hidden legacy, these are the elements that make this coin one of the most sought-after treasures in the collector's universe. On the obverse side, the elegant and timeless portrait of Queen Elizabeth II gazes out, symbolizing the continuity of the crown and the endurance of history. The reverse holds the majestic Australian coat of arms, with the kangaroo and emu standing proud, symbols of a nation that never retreats. But the secret to this coin's extraordinary value lies in the subtle variations. The hidden markers only. Trained eyes notice. A slight misalignment, a rare metal composition, or even a specific die variation could elevate this coin from common to extraordinary. The global coin collecting community is in constant search for ultra-rare anomalies, and this 1996 piece is fast becoming a holy grail among elite collectors. Private auctions, secret exchanges, and high-stakes negotiations are all part of the underground world where this coin trades hands, often in deals worth millions of dollars. One confirmed and authenticated piece could spark a bidding war capable of changing someone's life overnight. It's more than a collectible. It's a legend wrapped in metal. Imagine stumbling across this coin in an old jar, tucked in a drawer, or passed down from a grandparent's collection. You wouldn't just be holding history, you'd be holding a financial game changer. That's why if you own a 1996 Australian 50-cent coin, you must get it examined by a professional grader or numismatic expert. Certification can prove its rarity, and once verified, collectors will be lining up with blank checks. Selling it cheap would be like trading a diamond for a grain of sand. The beauty of this coin lies in its silence. It has no grand announcement, no public fanfare. It hides in plain sight, blending in with the ordinary while secretly possessing value beyond comprehension. That's the magic. The idea that something so small, so overlooked, could be your golden gateway to a life of wealth and freedom. It's not just metal. It's a sleeping giant waiting to be awakened by the right eyes and the right moment. There are rumors, unconfirmed but electrifying, that a few of these coins were given to dignitaries or minted as a private royal gesture. Some even say a rare batch was created with a different alloy, making them unique in appearance and weight. These whispered legends only add to the myth and mania surrounding the coin. And the more mysterious it becomes, the more valuable it gets. Rarity plus secrecy equals fortune. So here's your call to action. Search your coins, inspect your collection, and never dismiss an old 50-cent piece again. The 1996 Bicentennial Australian 50-cent could be hiding in your very home, waiting to reveal its million-dollar secret. Don't let it slip through your fingers. Because sometimes, the smallest things hold the biggest miracles, and this coin could be your ultimate jackpot. Hidden in plain sight, lost in drawers, old wallets, and forgotten coin jars, lies a legend in silver. The 1999 Bicentennial Australian 50-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II. But this is no ordinary piece of metal. It's not just pocket change. It's a silent fortune wrapped in history, a rare gem disguised as common currency. What if I told you that this very coin has the potential to transform your life overnight, making you a millionaire or even a billionaire simply because of its rarity and untold story? Yes, this coin could be the key to unlocking a destiny of wealth and wonder. The 1999 Australian 50-cent coin stands apart for several mysterious reasons. Though no major bicentennial event was officially celebrated that year, certain insiders believe this coin was part of a secretive, ultra-limited minting, possibly as a commemorative strike for select collectors or mint officials. Whispers within numismatic circles suggest a handful were minted with unique details, whether in die errors, composition differences, or trial strikes. This mystery only fuels its value, because where there is uncertainty and rarity, there is obsession. And when collectors become obsessed, the price tag skyrockets. The obverse bears the regal image of Queen Elizabeth II, capturing her presence with refined elegance. The reverse showcases the proud Australian coat of arms, flanked by the iconic kangaroo and emu. But look closer. True fortune lies in the smallest details. A minor shift in design, a missing edge ridge, a slight die crack. Any of these rare minting traits could turn your average-looking coin into a multi-million-dollar treasure. To the trained eye, these imperfections are worth their weight in gold. What makes this coin dangerously valuable is its ability to go unnoticed. Many owners unknowingly toss this coin into vending machines or spend it at face value, completely unaware of its power. It's a mistake that could cost you everything. The wise collector understands the importance of verification and appraisal. A simple visit to a numismatic expert could reveal that your 1999 50-cent piece isn't just old change. It's a financial weapon, capable of turning your entire world around in seconds. Auction houses have reported behind-the-scenes bidding wars, where private buyers offered 7 to 8 figures for coins with certain 1999 markings. Stories circulate about rare strikes purchased in secret, kept in safes, or passed down through generations as a family's hidden fortune. And now, that same opportunity could be in your hands. The difference between an ordinary life and generational wealth might be sitting quietly in your collection, waiting for you to recognize its power. There is also speculation that a small number of 1999 50-cent coins were minted using experimental metal compositions, giving them a distinct weight or tone under expert tools. These variants are nearly impossible to fake and instantly grab attention from top-tier collectors. Their value? Priceless. These coins don't just belong in a collector's folder, they belong in history books and museum vaults. Imagine the moment you realize your coin is one of them. The rush, the disbelief, the realization that what you once considered spare change is now a ticket to financial freedom. It's a feeling only a few lucky individuals in the world will ever know. But if you're reading this and own a 1999 Australian 50-cent coin, it could very well be your moment. The moment where fortune knocks on your door and asks if you're ready. So don't delay. Check your collection now. Dust off that old coin folder, empty that piggy bank, and take a second look at every 50-cent piece from 1999. Because the next coin you find might not just be worth 50 cents, it might be worth millions. Your future could already be in your hands, glimmering, silent, and waiting to change your life forever.